Hello, this is part 2 of our road trip. Today I'm going from Geneva to Budapest, so that's a very long leg. It's about 1300 kilometers. It's 6:45 a.m. right now. I decided to go early because to beat the traffic in Geneva, because I have to do like half an hour of city drive. And second, of course, because it's going to be a very long drive today. I mean, as early as I can leave, I'll arrive earlier as well, or less late. So unlike the first leg that was only on AC, I'm gonna start using DC, really. I mean, fast charging is obvious when you do over 1,000 kilometers per day, right? So actually I did 971 kilometers so far, and I haven't used DC a single time. So it's gonna be another 150 something kilometers before the first supercharger. So it's gonna be in Italy. The route I'm gonna take is I'm gonna go from Geneva slightly south into France, in the Tunnel du Mont Blanc, so under the Mont Blanc mountain. Nice big tunnel I've never taken before. And then I'm gonna go go across the north of Italy, so through Milan and Venice somewhere there, and onto Slovenia. I'm gonna drive across Slovenia and to the south of Hungary, and then drive all the way along the Balaton Lake to Budapest. So yeah, I'm not sure how many hours it's gonna take me. I'm gonna take motorway all the way, of course, and supercharge all the way. So it's gonna be a fast one, as fast as I can. Yeah, so that's about it. I have planned only my first stop. I'm not sure how often I'm gonna stop. Usually you want to stop at close to 10% state of charge, maybe less, and go until maybe 50, 60, and then just drive and do another leg like this. But I'm gonna check before. I'm not gonna get silly. I'm gonna check before where the superchargers are along the route, because it could be that they are on the other side of the motorway or slightly off the motorway, and I want to have it straightly blocked on the motorway on service stations, and I've seen some shady things there, so I don't want to waste too much time, but I'll check that one by one, really. So I know I'm staying near Aosta on the first leg, so that's 160 kilometers from here, and I left with 86%. So I should have more than enough to do that first leg. The consumption we've done so far is 13.2. That's still very good. I expect that to raise a bit because of the speed I'm going to do. I'm not sure what's the speed limit in Italy, but that's going to be the speed I'll be doing. And I hope for not too much traffic. That's my big hope today. I just arrived in Aoste after going across the French-Italian border and the Mont Blanc Tunnel. I did 155 kilometers since this morning. It's 9:15 now, and the consumption was only 12.8. The reason is, even though the French side of the motorway 130, so that consumption dropped a lot at that time going uphill, but then towards the end it gets lower because of mountain roads, and then on the Italian side was basically roadwork south of the time, so I was driving 70-80 downhill, so the consumption dropped, and actually I have 46% when I just plugged in right now. So I'm just charging here. I'm not going to stay for very long, just go to the bathroom because it's been 2.5 hours since I've been on the road. And then hopefully it'll be a bit faster, motorway. And yeah, that's about it. Talk to you soon. So I was caught in a conversation with another EV driver, actually theft driver, who wanted to plug here. Obviously that wouldn't work, but basically I'm 94% now. Just recalculated my route, and actually I'm gonna go directly to Brescia, and I should have another charge in Italy, and then Slovenia, and then one in Hungary. So just 4 other fast charge I think today. We'll see if it goes as planned. I'm supposed to arrive with 5% on the next one, so that will give me some optimal charging speed, because now at 95% there's no point. What I'll do, I'll try to see how long it's going to take me to do 1,000 kilometers. I'm thinking about Björn Nuland, who's doing this 1,000 kilometer trip. I'm not really looking into being the fastest. I haven't done much calculation, but I think it would be cool to see like normal driving like this, not Björn Nuland driving, normal driving on the motorway there, to see when I'm gonna hit the 1,000 kilometer mark. It should be around Slovenia, even Hungary actually. So I think he did something like 10.5 hours or something like this with this car. The sat-nav is telling me 13 hours 39 till destination, so I should arrive in Budapest at 11 p.m. Right, so my charge is now done. I'm 98%. I got delayed at the till, right? Got myself a new hat, of course. Yeah, if you get that in Kildare village, that would be a problem, because you cannot just go in one shop and come back to the supercharger. You have to move the car. Actually, that's what people did, because there are 3 Model 3s parked just across the superchargers there, so people have obviously been shopping for more than just 30 minutes as well as charging. So that's good to see anyway, people not squatting those charging points. Let's go back on the road. A quick update, I'm in Ljubljana, Slovenia now, in the capital city, charging at 94%. I'm still not done, because the next leg is going to be tough. There's no fast chargers on the way, and it says that I'm going to get only 5% at destination, which means it's probably a bit hilly, because it's just 255 kilometers, so I think it's uphill. Yeah, it's quite hilly around here anyway. I haven't checked if there are mountains or something there. And then it says I should charge for 55 more minutes there, and I believe again no other fast chargers on the way, and still I will arrive with just 11%, so I think it's gonna be a pretty full charge. Sorry. That's about it for this update today. Plenty of cars here coming and going. Then a lot of Austrian, German and Hungarian. Yeah, actually no local here. Yeah, probably locals charge at home, right? This is being such a small country. I suppose just one drive and you're already out of the country in a couple of hours. So the range is usually fine for people living here and staying here. Last thing, strange thing, hotel has actually paying fees for parking, which is strange because it's just along the ring road, not really city center. Car park is quite empty, so I don't know, not huge thing, but it's like 15 minutes free and then you have to pay per hour. Yeah, anyway, I got my coffee from there and I'm gonna hit the road now. I'm getting 96%. Talk to you soon. I'm on the road and I realized actually there was a supercharger on the way. So strangely, the sat-nav didn't offer me to stop there. Rather, they wanted me to get a really long full charge and arrive with a really low state of charge in the next one. I think it's a bit strange because obviously I had to stay for quite long at that last charge, and I could have done a shorter charge. Also, it's not a detour, so it wouldn't have affected a lot at the time. Anyway, my timing. So I'm not sure why. On top of it, as you've seen before, the estimation time of estimation range at the next charger is 25%. So it was not that tight. I could have put just 80% would have been enough. So I'm not sure why it's so imprecise. I trust the machine, and I realized that if I had made the calculation myself, I would have done a bit better than that. So anyway, no big deal. I'm still on the same plan, so still that last charge in the south of Hungary, and that'll be it. Here we are in our last charging stop in the south of Hungary. We still have 226 kilometers, so that's the last leg to do. I'm in a real place, sorry. It's like a hotel in the middle of the country. It's like a kilometer or two from the motorway. So it's like a country pub or something. It's real. There are 4 stalls here, but across the street, I'll show you in a minute, there is actually 5 charge points. I mean, they are double, so there is like for 10 more EVs there. So 10 plus 4, that's really strange, but that's great. I'll show you that in a minute because it's quite interesting. So yeah, so I'll just stay here for I think almost an hour because I need a good full charge. I'm at 23% already, 34. I'm pulling 126 kilowatt, yes. But it's looking really well. If I go to 90%, I need, does it update it? 40 minutes still? Probably 30 minutes. But anyway, yeah, so that went well. Just an update on the 1,000 kilometer counting thing. So since August, we made just shy of 30 kilometers, 970 kilometers. It was 9:30, it is 9:03. So 30 kilometers, I have the range now. So if I had to do it right now, I would do the 1,000 within the 12 hours. Just to give you an idea, you could do 12 in 12 hours. You could do your 1,000 kilometers. I was slowed down. At some stage I took a wrong turn. I did also had to stop at when entering Slovenia because I realized that there was a kind of road tax I was not aware of. So I stopped in a petrol station. I had to buy some sort of sticker thing and look it up. So anyway, it was not a Björn Newland sort of trip with a couple of charges at 90+%, which is not really efficient when you want to go very fast. Anyway, let me show you right now those charge points that are just across here. So those are the Tesla stalls. This is the country pub hotel, and look at that, bang 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 bang, 5 charge points. And funnily, they're all different. So here we have obviously some AC ones. I'm not sure what these are. Well, there's type 2 there. Looks like really old. So 2 type 2s. 22 kilowatts still. That's great. And then there's this type as well here. Another type 2.
You swipe there, it looks like a newer element, I suppose 22 as well. So here we have another type, another manufacturer again. Is there any indication? I did subscribe to this provider, Mobility. It seems to be quite popular here. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's nothing written in terms of speed. Well, here, you know those. Those are tritiums. So 50 kilowatt. We've got Geneva and CCS. So you would find these in Apple Green. And the good old FSEC, those you know very well, of course. So that's the one. It's really blowing hot. I don't know, there's no car charging, but anyway, this you know. But I thought it was super cool, and it's a really nice car park as well. And here, you see, they are 4 stalls, but you've got spaces there in the ground for more. They could upgrade to probably 12. So that's it. The car is quite hot because it's almost 30. It's still, yeah, I think it's almost 30 degrees. So it was not so warm this morning, but obviously we're in the mountains. But then we went over 32, 33 degrees again today. But that's almost the end now. Car is filthy, of course, but it's okay. And yeah, and the charge is going very well. I'll show you now. All right. Yeah, it's going strong. 72 kilowatts still of speed. I've been just here for like 10 minutes, so yeah, very happy about that. I just arrived at destination. I'm not able to give you any results because the car just bugged. Basically the screen froze. I started to lose navigation. The map actually didn't display at all for the last kilometer, which was a bit difficult. I still had the direction, but like if I was offline, the screen became a bit unresponsive, and then I was not sure if I'm there or not because it was not precise. So I just started to park and reverse, and it was just a black screen instead of the camera, which was a bit annoying. So I just parked without the camera, like good old times. I still can't see a trip computer. Oh, it started to come back. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly where I am, but I'm supposed to be here. So okay, trip computer just came back. You can actually reset, just to let you know, if you have Model 3, by pressing the 2 buttons of the steering wheel at the same time. Just press them for like maybe 5 seconds something, and something will happen. You'll have a black screen eventually, and then it will just reboot the whole thing. You can actually do it while driving, surprisingly. The rest of the stuff still works, but just the display is not there, but everything behind is supposed to work. Anyway, it's back on. So I was really surprised because again, there was a bit of precision about how much battery I'm gonna get, because I was supposed to have 11%. So I was like, okay, 11% to arrive here. I was like, that's not great. So I started to slow down a bit, just because I wanted Sentry mode to be, as I was telling you before, running during the night. So at least 20%. So maybe 25 to 30% would have been good. I actually arrived with 33%. How is that possible? I don't know. It was a bit downhill, so the efficiency became better and better. 12.7 actually since the last charge. So 226 kilometers and 33% left. That's 2,289 kilometers since I left a few days ago, and 13.9 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers of economy. Quite amazing considering so many motorway straight. I drove 130, most of the day today, 130 for about 500 kilometers, and still the average is 13.9. So really good, really impressive. So yeah, that's about it. It's 30 degrees right now. It's midnight. So the battery was really warm. You could hear the fan, the heat pump, whatever is happening there, was running also. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. I'll try to make another one for the trip back. I don't even know how I'm gonna do it. Probably about 3 days, probably around through Austria and Germany, but I don't know exactly through where. I have to sort it out. Anyway, thanks for watching. We see you soon, hopefully. Thank you.